What's up, guys? This is Lee from Lee's Reviews, and today I want to let you know my thoughts on these two products. The Bose Ultra Open Earbuds that just came out a few days ago, and the Shokz OpenFit. Now, what I would first say is, with both of them, you really need to lower your expectations if this is your first open earbuds, because I was also used to the AirPods Pro 2, and I listened to these in the car on the way back from Best Buy, and it was because the car is so loud and that rumbling, I was very unimpressed. And when I got home, I had them on full blast, and I was already kind of deaf, so listen to them in a quiet room at first, and then move up. You'll be satisfied if you just lower your expectations. Now, both sound great. I'd say the Bose has better bass for sure, but not by much. It's a different kind of bass. It's more less like, this one is more like someone spitting in your ear, like with their tongue out just slightly. And this one is more rumbly, a little deeper, but you can tell that it takes away from the volume. So I would say this is about 10% more louder. So I would listen to these at one notch below full volume, or two or three notches below full volume on my iPhone. And this, I think I often would go to one notch to full blast, just to get the bass. And if you go full blast on these, you can tell that something happens to the bass. It just gets, kind of muted. But it's not that bad, especially if you're running. But these will give you, you would have to jack up the volume all the way, and just, again, lower your expectations. But as far as comfort, they both are super comfortable. This is harder to put on your ear. It takes, 5 seconds to put this on your ear. 5 seconds. This takes like a second. You just slip them on and you're good to go. This one takes, like 3 times longer. But they both are comfortable. As far as the case quality, they both feel the same kind of plastic, but this is heavier and feels more premium, especially just the lid. But this lid feels great too, but it's just bigger, so I can imagine the hinge feels good. But yeah, it closes a little bit more hollow. I think these are great compared to other things I have. This is the Tozo. I would think it would be pretty comparative to these. I know they have an OpenFit one that doesn't have this band in the back. But this is just way much lower quality. Like, it gets louder than both of these, but the bass is off. It's just not as, sparkly at all. And then I have, the AirPod Pros. These are amazing at bass. It's just, the bass is intricate. The vocals are good, great. But as far as this one, this is the Beats Pro. Let me open this one up. Beats Fit Pro, and the bass is even more boomier, super boomy, and it's good for working out. But it falls out of your ear because that ear hook does get slippery, and I don't have the greatest concavity that would hold that hook, so workouts are just a little bit less enjoyable. And then I have these are the Portal earbuds, and I listened to them on my iPhone, and they are just the vocals, like things like piano, because I know they're using a different type of planar driver, are just really very clear and very crisp, like vocals and piano. But bass is like 20% of maybe the AirPod Pros or this one. But again, lower expectations. These are both great. If I were on a budget, these are super good. Exactly the same. $300, not worth it. But if you want to, change them up to less fatigue your ears, every other day. You can switch them off. But I would, if I was on a budget, I would go for these. But if you want loudness, by like 10%, you would get these. But if you want a really clean audio and it doesn't get as loud, I would get this. But you know, it's not much different. It's like a $50 difference, but it's at this point it's like a $150 difference. And this was 35 bucks. If you're really on a budget, these are great too. It's just like 25% less impressive than these, or more, 30-40%, depends. All right, that's my review of the Bose and the Shokz, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.